Upright bass is a fantastic addition to the Session Bassist collection from Native Instruments. As with the other Session Bassist instruments, it combines pattern-based bass libraries with a sophisticated set of multi-samples, and it's all designed to provide authentic bass lines and patterns and riffs, and all the playing nuances with fret noises and buzzes and that kind of thing. Now, the loops and the phrases are grouped together into song presets. We get to that from the song browser here, and you can double click to load any of these song presets in. And they each contain 4 patterns and a matching sound set. Now, there are 2 versions of the Session Bassist instruments. This is what's called the melody version, where it combines 4 patterns along with 4 articulations that can be triggered via key switches. But we also have the pattern version of the instrument, which contains the 4 patterns associated with each song here, plus 4 additional empty slots to either add or customize your own patterns in. And they're all easily triggered with these key switch notes. So if I press E and hit a note on my keyboard, it'll play that pattern in that key, an F, and so on. And then I can easily toggle between that and playing the multi-samples. And so on. Now you can customize the sound of the instrument by choosing between 3 distinct microphone setups and an additional direct input signal, each with tone controls on the bass setting page. And that'll all affect the sound of the instrument, as well as adjusting fret noise and the length of muted notes and resonance and so on. Now we've also got real-time vibrato and pitch bend control, and on the pattern version of the instrument, the pitch bend acts as an impact slider for dynamics. And we can even change the speed of the vibrato. There's also more sound shaping available on the amps and effects page, where we can load in different banks of sound presets that we get to from here. We can call up different setups and then easily customize them and save our variations. Maybe I want to add in some modulation there. And we can drag and drop and add anything we want in any of the slots. Maybe I'll some plate reverb in. And there's an interesting effect called the splitter, which we can position anywhere we want, and then we can route what's before here directly to the output and blend in the ones after, kind of like a send effect. Now we have further playback parameters here for the patterns. We can humanize the timing of the patterns. We can add swing to it, accent the downbeats or the offbeats to varying degrees based on 16ths or 8th notes. And we can shift the timing to have it ahead or behind the beat to really influence the feel. Now, to further customize the patterns, we can get into a pattern editor where we can create variations with offsets in the rhythms of how they're played, and we can force different fret positions and different lengths and so on. So there's infinite variety and variations available. Now, all this is just scratching the surface, of course. Join me in the next hour and a quarter, and we're going to have a lot of fun in this series. We're going to start off by looking at the melody version of the instrument and creating our own parts and switching between the different articulations. And then we're going to look at working with the patterns and then customizing the patterns, combining the patterns with our own parts, and a lot more. We'll see you for more in the next video.